Hello, I am your friend, Teacher Sam. Today we delve into the art of ending a public speech in the English language. This might seem like a small detail, but in fact, how you conclude your speech can leave a powerful, lasting impression. It's the final touch, the closing statement that can pull together your entire presentation. It's your last chance to resonate with your audience, to make your message stick. So prepare yourself to learn this important skill. First, we explore the summary conclusion. Picture yourself standing in front of a crowd. You've just delivered a riveting speech and now it's time to wrap things up. A summary conclusion is like the encore at the end of a concert. It's your chance to revisit the high notes one more time. In this method, you, as the speaker, will sum up the main points of your speech. Think of it as a quick refresher, a chance to emphasize and reinforce the ideas you've just presented. It's not about introducing anything new, it's about making sure your audience walks away with a clear understanding of your message. It's also a great way to ensure that your main points stick in the minds of your listeners. After all, repetition is one of the keys to learning and retention. So don't shy away from repeating your key points. Remember, a summary conclusion helps your audience to recall the main points of your speech. Now we move on to the quotation conclusion. This method is all about ending your speech with a meaningful quote that captures the heart of your message. You see, quotations, especially those from influential figures, have a way of resonating with people. They carry weight, wisdom, and often a touch of timelessness. Imagine you've just given a speech about embracing change. You could end with this quote from John F. Kennedy: "Change is the law of life, and those who look only to the past or present are certain to miss the future." That, my friends, is a quotation conclusion. It's like presenting a gemstone that reflects all the facets of your speech. It leaves your audience with a nugget of wisdom to ponder upon long after your words have faded. Remember, a fitting quote isn't just a decorative ribbon on your speech, it's the final spark that ignites reflection. A well-chosen quotation can add a powerful punch to your conclusion. Next up is the call to action conclusion. This is a powerful way to end your speech, as it encourages your audience to take a specific action in relation to the topic of your speech. It's not just about sharing information, but about inspiring change and action. Picture yourself standing in front of the crowd. You've delivered your points and now you want to leave them with a clear path forward. This is where the call to action conclusion comes into play. You might say something like, "Now that you understand the importance of recycling, I encourage each of you to start sorting your waste at home." It's direct, it's actionable, and it's tied to your speech topic. Remember, a well-crafted call to action can turn passive listeners into active participants. It can make your speech not just something to be heard, but something to be acted upon. A call to action makes your speech more impactful and inspiring. And lastly, we have the anecdotal conclusion. This is a technique where you, as the speaker, share a short story or anecdote that encapsulates the message of your speech. Anecdotes are powerful tools in public speaking because they allow you to connect with your audience on a more personal level. They provide a real-life example that your audience can relate to, making your message more impactful. Consider this. You've been speaking about the importance of perseverance. You could end with a story about a time when you faced a significant challenge but didn't give up. You share your struggles, your doubts, and finally your triumph. This story, this anecdote, serves to underline your message about perseverance, giving it a personal touch and making it more relatable. An anecdotal conclusion adds a personal touch and can make your speech more memorable. It's the cherry on top of a well-crafted speech, leaving a lasting impression on your audience. So we have explored 4 powerful ways to end a public speech. Let's quickly recap. We discussed the summary conclusion, which wraps up your main points. Next, the quotation conclusion, adding depth with someone else's words. Then, the call to action conclusion, inspiring your audience to act. And finally, the anecdotal conclusion, ending with a story for a memorable finish. Mastering these techniques will not only boost your public speaking skills, but also ensure your message resonates with your audience. So go ahead and make your speeches unforgettable.